Good afternoon. Thank you for coming today. As Tom said, my name's Anthony LaVerde, CEO of Emagine Entertainment. I'm truly excited to be up here today talking to you all, both to our in-person crowd and those viewing via the live stream. For those of you in the audience today, we brought a little treat, popcorn, of course. We cannot talk about the magic of movies without popcorn. So enjoy. So how Emagine all started? Right there. Emagine was started in 1989 when two young CPAs with entrepreneurial spirits, but absolutely no money, bought a one-screen theater. They borrowed $50,000 on their credit cards and $75,000 from the bank. And for those students watching via the live stream, your professors will tell you that is not the cheapest nor the smartest method of capital formation when you're starting a business. Nonetheless, that journey has led to the modern-day Emagine theaters. Interesting little fact, the first film to ever play in that single screen was Roadhouse, starring Patrick Swayze. Now, many of you remember the old-style theaters. Seats were tight, uncomfortable, the floors were sticky. Boy, I could still remember your shoes sticking at that sound as you walked by the seats. And if someone taller sat in front of you, boy, you were in trouble. You were leaning left, right, and if it was a movie like the Titanic, you need a neck brace when it was over. So that's what a movie theater looked like back then. At that time, movie theaters, they weren't delivering on their promise to deliver a quality experience. Going to the movies was subpar at best, especially if you're moviegoers like us at Emagine. From the very beginning, our founder, Paul Glantz, believed and bringing the magic and joy to cinema to his community by providing a quality out-of-home experience. And that's what drives Emagine even today. We are dedicated to providing our guests with an incredible movie-going experience, something that gives our guests a compelling reason to leave the comfort of their home. That mindset is what keeps Emagine at the forefront of movie-going innovation. Now, the theater business itself has undergone more change in the last 10 years than the previous 70, and we like to believe a lot of that has to do with Emagine. We have led the charge in upgraded theater seating from building stadium style, so everyone can have a perfect view of the screen, no matter who sits in front of you. We've also introduced recliner seating for a more comfortable experience. And honestly, I can't think of any other way to watch a movie these days than in these comfortable recliner seats. In fact, we were so early with the recliner seating, we are now installing our second generation recliners that have multiple levels of heating intensity, similar to newer vehicles folks drive today. Now, I know there's a conspiracy theory out there that says we make it so comfortable that you have to fall asleep, come back a second time and watch it again. I think the comment these days is fake news. So that's how we used to show film. Emagine was the first theater chain in the entire world to deliver all digital cinema, which is now industry standard. Before digital cinema, theaters were using reel-to-reel projection, which historically resulted in poor picture quality over time. Projectionists would literally tape together film back together after repeated use because it would break. And at Emagine, we want our guests to see the films in the highest quality possible, as directors and studios intended them to be seen. Now, we haven't only moved the bar and screens and seats. We've also elevated the food and drink options. We were the first to add adult beverages to the movie-going experience. And no, I didn't bring any of those today. I wish I did. So we're also pushing the boundary on the screen itself. It's often taken for granted, but the size of the screen has a tremendous impact on the movie-going experience. Emagine has developed the largest screen in the Midwest called Super EMX. The screen is actually the size of an NBA basketball court, flipped on its side and hung on the wall. Think about that next time you're watching the Pistons. Come on, shameless plug. I think this is their year, hopefully. Here you can see our founder, Paul Glantz, standing in front of the screen. And trust me, he's not that short. That screen is in fact larger than the historic TLC Chinese Theater in LA, where almost all major Hollywood premieres are shown. As of today, Emagine has 2 locations with EMX screens, Emagine Canton and Emagine Novi, both in Michigan, and we're currently building our 3rd in Batavia, Illinois, which is expected to be completed in early spring. Now, for the construction folks in there, can you tell me what that really means when they say that? Some of folks ask, why do you invest so much capital in such a large screen? And it's a pretty simple answer. We want our guests to become fully immersed in the movie. We want a moment of escapism from everyday life, to enjoy experiences that they can't get anywhere else. And innovations like these are what have enabled Emagine to evolve from that humble one-screen theater in Clarkston to now being the 9th largest operator in North America, with locations in Michigan, Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. Now, as we said earlier, we can't rest, we can't focus on the past. We must always adapt, evolve, and move. We're always looking for new and innovative ways to connect with our guests. We remain committed, after 25 years, to innovating the movie-going experience. And at Emagine, our tagline is the magic of movies and more. And to us, it's not just about the snacks or the seats, and hopefully that popcorn was tasty. It's always about providing the best possible movie-going experience. And when we fail, trust me, at times we do, we serve over 10 million guests a year. We must always make it right with our guests. We value in sharing in your favorite movie memories. Now, our current focus and in the years ahead will be finding better ways to connect with our guests and to deliver distinct experiences that exceeds their expectations. One of the ways we're doing that right now is we've recently launched the Caesars Sportsbook Lounge, powered by Emagine. We've partnered with Caesars Entertainment. We've built a Vegas-style sportsbook right in your backyard. No longer do you have to buy the expensive plane tickets, go through security, buy the hotel room to enjoy those great games you want to see Vegas-style. In true Vegas excess, you have 4 stories of LED screens, so you can have the perfect view of the game anywhere you're seated, all while gambling on your mobile device. Another way we're exploring to better connect with our guests, we've partnered with 2 industry-leading organizations, Screen Vision Media and Strax AR. This groundbreaking technology allows Emagine to connect with our guests like never before. Think of QR codes on steroids, and as you can see from these sample videos we're showing, the Emagine logo is scannable via the Strax AR app. For example, with this new technology, you can purchase a collectible popcorn tin at any of our theaters, take it home, and scan it once a week. You never know what you might see. Exclusive benefits like early access tickets, discounts, exclusive movie footage, and much, much more. Now, I can go on for about an hour what I think this technology and how many industries it will eventually affect, but Vince would kill me for throwing his day off, so I'll stop geeking out for now. In fact, for those folks in the audience who received popcorn earlier, simply download the Strax AR app, and you can scan the side of your cup today and see it for yourself later. Some of you might even receive some prizes, and it's the least I can do for you sitting here listening to me speak about movies for the last 20 minutes. So, as we look into the future, technology and engineering advancements will allow us to build and create experiences like you've never imagined. We're on the cusp of cutting-edge virtual reality technology to give our guests a fully immersed movie-going experience without these uncomfortable VR headsets that most of you have seen people wearing like zombies, and I'm sure you've seen the YouTube videos of grandma and grandpa opening for Christmas and taking one of those hard falls because they feel like they're falling off a building. So the next generation AR and VR glasses will be sleek, streamlined, and basically have the same look and feel of traditional glasses. The possibilities with this technology are truly endless, from the ability to choose your own unique viewing angles to have any product on the screen available for purchase. If you love the outfit of the actress, you love the jersey your favorite player is wearing, a simple blink of an eye will allow you to purchase the item. It's pretty amazing stuff. So we're getting to the end of my time, and before Vince plays me off like it's the Academy Awards up here, I'm going to leave you with something Emagine has never publicly shared before. You are truly the first to see this today. So I think you remember earlier the Super EMX screen, the biggest screen in the Midwest. Well, as we continue to innovate, one-up ourselves, and use advancements in engineering, we've developed a new state-of-the-art screen that will be the largest CinemaScope screen ever made. Our new screen happens to be slightly larger than the wingspan of a full-size Boeing 737. I truly cannot wait to watch the next action film on the screen. Thank you, and I hope to see some of you in our theaters in the near future. Thank you.